New technology improves our daily life by simplifying easy and tough tasks and saving us time. This is the basic concept for this new smartphone gadget created by the Columbia University. Tiffany Guo and Tasaniwan Laksanapin are using smartphones to slow the spread of AIDS. Together with our other biomedical engineers, researchers at Columbia University, Guo and Laksanapin have built a tiny smartphone accessory that can detect HIV with a fingerprint. It costs just $34 to make, and it delivers results in 15 minutes. According to the researchers, it's on par with the most accurate HIV tests. Because it can be so inexpensive and identify HIV so quickly, the researchers believe that the device can make a significant impact on AIDS in Africa and other parts of the developing world. Early detection helps stem the spread of HIV, and this can be particularly important among pregnant women. As an example, and accordingly to the Centers of Disease Control, women who detect HIV early and take antiretroviral medication as recommended can reduce the risk of transmitting the virus to their offspring to less than 1%.
As revealed in a study published last week, Guo and Laksanapin tested the device with a small clinical trial in Kigali, Rwanda, and the results were promising. Over the span of 2 weeks, 96 patients from the 3 health clinics participated, and researchers said that the device performed about as well as commercially available diagnostic tools now used to run tests in the field. The hope is that the device eventually will receive regulatory approval from the World Health Organization and be used in nearly areas of the world over. The effort is part of a growing movement to reduce the cost of medicine and medical diagnosis using the latest in mobile technology. A wide range of startups and researchers are building portable devices that can screen for particular diseases and, in many cases, can screen for multiple diseases simultaneously. The device, which so far doesn't have a name, developed by Guo and Laksanapin, can identify syphilis as well as HIV.
The project dates to 2007, but really took off in 2013 when the researchers realized they could significantly reduce the cost by piggybacking on smartphones. If they handled power and data collection on the phone, they could whittle their device down to the basic equipment needed to perform the blood test, or assays. We saw that the smartphone had this quick-to-use device that already had a lot of the components that we wanted to assess, so we stripped our dongle down to the essentials of what we needed for our assay: very simple optics and very simple fluid control. The dongle, about the size of your palm, plugs into ordinary iPhones and Android phones through the audio jack, which it uses to draw power and transfer data. To use the device, you prick your finger and drop a small blood sample into a cassette holding what's called a microfluid chip, and then you insert the cassette into the device. By pressing a pulse on the device, you can push the blood to the chip, which can test the sample, and after about 15 minutes, the results will appear on an app loaded on the phone. There are other inexpensive ways of testing for HIV and syphilis, including paper-based options, similar to home pregnancy tests. But according to the researchers, these tests can be less reliable, and users don't always know how to make sense of the faint strip of color on the paper.